so y'all better cook. I got big dreams, you walk talk, when I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off, like I really give a oh. I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is the big old deal, man? We are back cracking for another reaction. You already know how we do on this side, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and like this damn video. See, look. See, I know I'm not tripping. The quality should be way better, but because I probably gotta up the level on this subscription or whatever the case is, because this shit for sure is in 4K, but it be showing up like 720 on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because we for sure clear right here, though. And shout out to my brain, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you go ahead and cop that. I actually made this. I actually designed this hat. You know what I'm saying? I designed this hat. I put this on here myself. I designed the whole little shit. You feel me? So this was like a drop from one of my albums that I dropped. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 2-3 years ago, but I still got like hats and shit like that. I'm about to drop some more shit though soon, some new music and all that. You know what I mean? So I just been trying to like build my channel up. Shout out to y'all that have been tapping in with me, showing love, and y'all that be talking shit. I fuck with it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not when it comes to this shit, it's just the internet. So with that being said, make sure you like this video. Let's go ahead and get straight into this reaction now. You know what I mean? Let's go.
He proceeds to tell me that I am not affectionate whatsoever. So he proceeds to tell me that I am not affectionate whatsoever. I never give him affection. For the last 3 months, he has been gaslighting me, telling me things that are like, I don't even know.
What does that even mean? What is gaslighting?
That's exactly what he says. He doesn't know what it means either. Relationship, and he's like, yeah. So
how you gonna say what it mean if you don't even know what he's talking about when he said it? Like, if you don't even know what gaslighting means, why would you even bring that up? Like, you don't know what it means, so how you know he don't know what it means? You just don't. 9 times out of 10, you probably just don't know what it means. Don't say that he don't know what it means. Obviously, if he's using it, he know what it means. He ain't just saying it to say it. But then again, sometimes people do just be saying shit because it sounds good and make them sound like they know what they're talking about. And 9 times out of 10, they don't know what they're talking about. So I can get both sides. But off the backboard, though, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, a woman is supposed to be affectionate. What you mean you're not affectionate? Like, what? I need to hear more.
So you need to make arrangements because you're using me. And I'm like, okay, I will make arrangements. I have to move into my car. If I could have made arrangements, I would have made arrangements.
Okay.
I have to move into my car. Okay.
Then if you ever turn around, put your hands palm to palm, just like that.
We've all experienced manipulation at some point in our lives, and that's exactly what happened in this case. Officers were called to a home where a young woman appeared extremely distressed, crying and stating that her boyfriend had assaulted her and was begging her to leave his home. However, when officers arrived, they soon discovered that the young woman who made the call was more like the suspect than the victim.
Where is the gentleman?
This is why, not to pause it, but this is why we saying, bro, like, off the bat, nigga, they was already like about to take her side. You know what I'm saying? About to, like, you know what I mean? Because obviously, I mean, that's just in a man's nature, though. Like, man's nature, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna feel empathy for a woman, period. Because they're not built to be aggressive. They're not built to be aggressors and be tough and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, instinctively, we automatically be like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck did he do? But that's not always the case, though. And I feel like a lot of women nowadays, they use that to their advantage. Because one thing about women, they're not stupid, bro. They might not be the most aggressive, most strongest, toughest, and all that type of shit. But they smart as a motherfucker, though. So don't let the bullshit fool you. They know how to tap into their feelings and use it to their advantage. Trust me.
Is responsible for this.
He's inside. He was just out here trying to ask me for his key. I said, we'll wait for the police to get here because it's the only way I can let you guys in.
Hold on.
He let my
Yeah, like you see her kind of crying, like, and I'm not saying that those ain't real tears, but I've seen a woman cry fake tears, bro. Like same way actors do. It's actors that know how to cry on the spot. So just because you crying don't mean nothing, bro.
boyfriend. I've been dating him for about a year and a half.
So you're pinning somebody to the ground here.
Me.
Oh, they were pinning you to the ground.
He was hitting me.
Pay attention to the conversation.
I
Yes,
I had my phone in my hand. He was trying to take my phone from my hand.
Versus
He was
her
trying to
emotions
take
that
my
she
phone
was
from
playing.
over here, and I was running from him. And so I was trying to call the police, but I think I was on Wi-Fi and it wasn't going through.
Where's he at?
Okay, what was the argument about?
So look, I know I keep pausing, but like I want y'all to really understand though. Pay attention to fuck the emotion. Fuck all the crying. Don't get sidetracked by that. That means something, but it don't mean something. Cause I know women that can cry on spot. You know what I'm saying? So that don't necessarily pay attention to what's being said. Pay attention to the fact that whether or not if she is one-sided, because sometimes motherfuckers they'll tell everything that the next person's doing, but they don't tell what they did for that to get to there. It's like, oh yeah, this person slapped me. Okay, but what did you do for that person to even get to the point to want to slap you? Did you hit them? Did you say some shit that provoked them? No, I'm not saying that domestic violence is right. No women or man should be hitting on each other, period. That's just the end of the, you know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line. But what did you do? What did you do for it to get to that point? Because ain't nobody just doing that. Like, it ain't like the movies like that. You know. Let me shut up. Let's go ahead.
Why would he try to take your phone?
Because I threw his phone.
Look,
I
he's
threw
thinking
his
about
phone,
it.
and I picked up his phone thinking it was my phone. And they look identical. I picked
why'd
it
you
up
throw
and I
his
threw it
phone
to the side, and
Why'd you
it
throw his
got
phone?
into a bag that I was
See, look, he a nigga, so he know.
with.
Like, bitch,
And so
you
he
ain't.
came out to try to get my
ain't
phone
straight.
from me. Yeah, he was not wearing this shirt before. He was actually
Step on.
So I can't-
Is there a way to
look? Hold on.
to
Hold on. He walked outside. She's sitting there telling on him. This nigga's shirt is ripped up. He got a whole little cane he walking with. Like, come on, bro.
close? How do you get back into the? I figured.
Yeah, right here, bro. See this?
Both and he both
officer,
need
he
to
a
step
nigga, so he understand. Nigga. Trust me, bro. Trust me. You know, we come like not like
you can go talk to my partner.
Some friends as well.
So what seems to be why are we here? Why
are we
here?
be? I think we're here for a combination of things. I think she's just very unhappy in her life, and I let her stay here because she had nowhere to live.
What's she to you?
My girlfriend.
How long have you guys been together?
Not too long.
What's not too long?
A couple months. So basically, what
2
happened,
months, 3 months, 6 months. I need a
not
number.
very stable.
Okay.
Not very stable. So she seems to be very just unhappy in her life. Just miserable, like not making money where she works and all that. And I'm super accommodating to her, very nice, trying to help her out, trying to put her up, trying to get her jobs and all that stuff. So,
bro, and he's one of the ones that's actually cool. Like most niggas is not doing that. They're not like, hey, look, we ain't fucking around. All right, look, you gotta go. You gotta figure this shit out. I'm not finna be. You're not finna. I'm not no fucking trick or no none of that. You know what I'm saying? But he's one of the ones that's like, okay, I'm, and I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, because you got niggas that's ruthless like that. They'd be like, hey, look, you know what? I ain't, and it's not even ruthless. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, look, I ain't fucking with you. So look, you gotta figure it out. Some niggas gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Switch up on a dime. But then you got some that'll be like, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I don't want to be an asshole. I'm gonna look out for you, but I'm not fucking with you though. But I'm not gonna just if you ain't got your shit together, I'm gonna give you time and space to do that before I just like, hey, you gotta get the fuck on. Because man, we, you know what I'm saying, we a little more compassionate than women. Women, that you got some that might be on that type of time, but that's women, they react off of their emotions. So of course they're gonna just, you know, they just, and sometimes, yeah. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. But I'm not gonna say that. So, but at the end of the day, though, this man is giving you time. At the same time, he's like, bro, you're not gonna disrespect me though, either though. You feel me? Like, be glad I'm doing that. Cause I don't have to do that. Cause the average nigga is gonna be like, hey, shit, get on. The fuck? Cause that's how we done. We get done scandalous. Oh, nigga, you ain't doing this, and oh, nigga, you did that. I don't like how you. Yeah, you gotta go. Get the fuck out. Get all your shit and bleaching your shit, throwing it. Man, come on, bro. Come on.
She's just unhappy, dude. I don't know. She's hot and cold. So all I try to do is be nice to her. And you could ask her that, but she flies off the handle. She flies off the handle. So I just told her, look, what would you like to do? This relationship ain't really going anywhere. I said, would you like me to pay for you to fly back to California and you can kind of regroup? You know what I'm saying? I try to give her options. So I said, this relationship sucks. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. The energy sucks. You're always in a bad mood. You always have a stomach ache, you know, so it's going nowhere. But this fight has been progressing for a while, you know? Okay. So I told her today, hey, look, last night you said basically like you feel stuck. So this morning we woke up and I started to talk to her and I said, hey, so you seem like you're stuck. What can we do? And I said, it's like you're here using me.
This is a come from a nigga that exactly, bro. And trust me, I know people that's going through this shit. Like, I know people that gone through this and are going through this. So I know, like, he's not the aggressor, bro. Trust me. Like, now, if you look at the reaction I did before this, that nigga seemed like the aggressor. He seemed like he was on some bullshit, bro. Even though I try not to assume, but just certain shit he was doing, it kind of like, okay, like, yeah, bro probably really on that. This guy, no, he's trying to exhaust every option. He's still pleading with you, like, hey, look, I know you're not doing, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna work with you, type shit. Come on, bro. What? Come on.
Then you're here using me when there's nothing happening. We're not having sex. There's nothing happening here. It's just two people existing together. So I said, look, I want to make a move. You know what I'm saying? Let's make a move. What do you want to do? I'll help you. I'll pay for you to go to California, or I'll help you out somehow. And she went
That's the real nigga though.
Destroyed my house, broke things, threw things, kicked me, punched me, fucking went bananas. Just went bananas. Oh, took my phone and fucking sunk it in the water. And I go, yo, where's my phone? I go, why would you take my phone? She goes, fuck you, look for your phone, motherfucker. So I said, oh, give me my phone. And all I did was try to get my phone. That's all I did. Try to get it. I didn't touch her. She kicked me in the face. She said, I heard something explode. And I said, yo, what'd you do with my phone? And she says, I don't know, go fucking look for it. So I had it on the counter. And I was like, so I went to look for it and I couldn't find it. So I thought she had it in her hand. And
you have Ring cameras there?
Do I have a Ring camera? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I do have a Ring camera right there.
Is it available? Will it catch anything that happened inside?
No, it won't catch anything inside.
You said she tore up inside the house. She was destroying your property.
I have a video if you'd like to see it.
Sure, let's see it.
The security footage was redacted from this video because it shows the boyfriend's personal space. However, the footage did show the officers where his girlfriend had damaged his home by throwing cat litter everywhere and damaging his Rolls Royce.
You can't call your phone to see where it is.
Hold on, because the nigga look like hey, look. See, he's just another example of you can't judge a book by its cover, because this motherfucker got a whole Rolls Royce. He don't even look like a nigga that got a Rolls Royce. He's like a hippie. He supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Bruh. Come on.
She took
it. I'm just saying.
Ask her if she took it.
Okay, so explain to me how. So just give me a synopsis of how this whole ordeal. I'm going to tell you what I recall, and you stop me if I'm a little off. So this is a continuation of an argument, or a discussion you guys had yesterday in regards to her going back home to California.
It's a long time coming. She's very unhappy with her job. She's not making money. So she's with me, I think, because she can't.
For stability. She's here with you.
Yes. And I only did her a favor. I said you could move in until you get on your feet.
And how long ago was that?
I told you so my brother came into town the 15th or something like that. She had nowhere to live.
The 15th of what?
December.
Okay.
And she had nowhere to live. And she goes, well, I'm going to live in my car. And I go, dude. So right now she said she's going to go live in her car. And I said, that's ridiculous.
Okay.
You know?
All right. So that happened yesterday. Today you guys...
No, not that happened. That was, we were only a conversation of talking to her, saying she's always like very like antsy. Her legs always move. She's called restless leg syndrome. So I said, hey, look, you have a lot of anxiety. Are you okay? Would you like to speak about it?
Hold on, yo, real quick. I gotta show my homie because he's trying to get into the YouTube live shit. So I'm about to show him like my whole little setup real quick. Hold on. Yeah, so boom. So look, homie. We got hold on. Matter of fact, let me close this real quick. I ain't gonna see that. So look. I got my mic with my interface, boom, hooked up. Got my lighting. See that? Boom. And then that's the webcam I'm using. Boom. But if you got an actual camera with like at least a 16 millimeter, I think either 16 or 24, you should be good. You don't have to use a webcam, but you can though. But so. But yeah, this is my whole little setup though. All right, back to it, y'all. My bad.
And then she said, look, I feel stuck. I'm not making any money. I made $500 last week at work. And I said, how can I help you? You have to remember, I wash your car. I'm a nice, generous dude. I'm a generous ass dude, just generous with all my friends, with everybody. That's just, everybody knows me. I'm super accommodating to her. Let's go to Whole Foods. Let's buy the whole fucking thing. Whatever you want. Healthy
what happened
food,
today? Once again,
I
don't care about anything other than today.
What happened today was we were washing my hair because of infection. Of an infection. So she said, I said, hey, you seem very unhappy. What can we do? Would you like a ticket to California? Like, what would make you happy? Even if I have to, you want an apartment, I'll pay the first class of security.
This is the sign of a nigga that's over all the bullshit. He on some like, hey, look, I don't give a fuck where you go. You gotta go. You gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Where is she?
That's what he on. He done.
Where's his phone?
Where's his phone?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Grab your
It
phone.
should be inside.
Is your phone on ringer or something like that? So your phone's on silent. We won't even be able to find your phone, even if we.
Did you throw my phone?
I thought you said you found it.
I didn't find it. Why would I try to grab it from you?
Okay, we're just trying to find a phone.
Yeah, no problem.
We're just trying to find a phone. Do you have any idea where the phone might be?
Yeah, it should be in the bath that
In the water?
in the water.
It was not. We just came from the sink. It's not in there. Okay, so do me a favor. Okay,
Come over here.
Shift over.
So like I said, I picked up thinking it was my phone. It wasn't. They're identical. I tossed it to the side. So and it literally hit the glass. It hit the glass. All I heard, and I picked up my phone and I started getting the rest of my stuff. I think I grabbed my purse and then I went to grab my keys to open my car so I could put my stuff in my car. Okay. So I didn't necessarily look to where it went, but I did throw it. That's the initial thing that I did.
And when did that happen?
That happened.
Is that before or after all of this?
That was before this.
So when
He did this because of that.
You threw his phone and
that's why he did this.
So how'd the house get in the state that it's in right now?
That is because we got into an argument and he...
Is that before or after this phone? I need you to give me things in sequential order.
Okay. So he started asking me...
yeah, it's in the trunk. Pop the trunk.
What he is getting from this relationship. How he's getting anything from this relationship.
No, you can just pop the trunk.
Because let me just
He
start
has
with
what?
that. He has scabies.
What is that?
That is they're mites that burrow in your skin and they're extremely contagious.
Okay.
So just so that you know, all of you guys could be contaminated with scabies if you come into skin-to-skin contact with him.
Gotcha. So he began to ask, what is he getting out of the relationship?
I am like scrubbing his hair. This is something that has bothered me because this is literally my worst nightmare, to get scabies, bed bugs, and head lice. I think that is like
Hey, let me Hey, let me tell y'all about the bed bugs though. I know I was like, you know what I'm saying, because I was trying to like put the homie on some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my bad. But let me tell you something about bed bugs. I don't give a fuck about roaches. I could deal with roaches. I could deal with ants, nigga. I could even deal with rats, and I don't even fucking like rats at all. But when it comes to bed bugs, though, that's a whole nother ball game because they are fucking hard to get rid of. And I've had those too. My little brother brought them shits in one from where he was staying one time. We went to go pick him up. Shout out to my little brother though. You know what I'm saying? But we went to go pick this nigga up from somewhere where he was moving from. This nigga ended up bringing the bed bugs with him. Mind you, he wasn't staying with us. It ain't like he was staying with us. We just went to go, pick up his furniture or whatever the fuck he had, clothes and all that type of shit to relocate him to wherever he was going. Nigga, we end up getting bed bugs. Bruh, when I said that was the worst fucking, I want to say that was probably like a year and a half or two. Bruh, I didn't get bit like that. Well, my mama was getting bit though. My mama and my little brothers, them niggas was getting bit the fuck up. So I don't know if they just like their blood or not, but because I got bit like probably like maybe 5 times. We had them for about like maybe a year and a half, maybe, before we moved out of that spot. But golly, bro, that shit was like, bro, that's worse than roaches. Roaches, like, they come out, they be doing their thing, whatever the case is, and they might, pop out here and there. No, bed bugs, them motherfuckers is popping out. They gonna bite you and some whole other shit. Like, bro, as soon as the lights turn off, them motherfuckers is like just appear. I should just turn the lights off just to see if that's gonna appear. 2 seconds later, turning the lights off, them motherfuckers is popping out. Like, okay, hold on. What's going on? Bruh. Be careful of where you travel and who house you go over. Roaches is cool. It's easier to get rid of roaches. It's easy to get rid of rats. It's easy to get rid of ants. When it comes to bed bugs, nigga, it is because they can sustain themselves in heat, like high heat. So it could be like 100 degrees. Them niggas is they good, and they can sustain themselves in like in cold weather. It has to be extreme cold or extreme hot to get rid of them. Now, mind you, when we moved out of the apartment that we was at, we were staying in San Bernardino at the time, over there on 25th Street, like off of Highland. Our neighbors had, it didn't even have nothing to do with our neighbors. My little brother, he came over there, you know what I'm saying? He had the bed bugs on his shit, you feel me? And we ended up getting bed bugs, nigga. When I said that was like, it was so fucking hard to get. We didn't get rid of them shits until we put our shit into, it was around summertime we moved out of that apartment and we put all our furniture in the storage. Now, the storage, you know what I'm saying? When it's hot summertime in San Bernardino, nigga, it's like 100 degrees and up type shit. So when it's hot like that, that'll kill the bed bugs for sure. So by the time we got all our shit out of the storage, they were dead because they can't. It's too hot. It's either too hot or too cold will kill them. Bruh. Yeah, y'all be careful.
Everybody would be scared of bugs crawling in their skin, right?
Okay.
So he tells me this. I'm already upset about it. I'm trying to help him get rid of it. He has dreads. They can live in his dreads. So I'm doing a tea tree treatment in his hair for him. And he's like grabbing on my legs, and I said, can you please just not grab me right now? And he said, "What am I getting from this relationship? Can you please tell me what I'm getting from this? If you don't want to be
What do you mean he was grabbing? What do you mean he was
my
grabbing?
leg. He's like, so he's sitting down like this, and he's like grabbing onto my leg as I'm like scrubbing his dreads. You understand? So I'm like elbow deep in this like treatment. He hasn't washed his hair. He says in 3 years, and then he says every once a year or so, and then like he always changes the story. And so I'm like, okay, I'm elbow deep in his hair, and he's sitting there like grabbing my legs, like trying to hold on to me while I'm doing this. And I just said, can you please not grab onto me right now? And yes, I wasn't nice. I wasn't like sweet, like, oh honey, like please don't, like, but I was just like, I'm annoyed a little bit. Like, this is a really serious situation that you're not really taking very seriously right now. So he proceeds to tell me that I am not affectionate whatsoever. I never give him affection. And before this, I had already discussed with him for the last 3 months. He has been gaslighting me, telling me things that are like, I don't even know. This is like I have like.
What does that even mean? What is
gaslighting?
That's
Yeah,
exactly
like what are you talking about,
He doesn't
bro?
know what it means either. It's when someone tries to like switch up a story, like kind of like, okay, turn the direction on you and make you like make it like, oh no, but that's what you do. You're doing that. And like always puts it on the other person, but also makes them feel like they're crazy for even bringing it up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Kinda. Okay, but carry on. So
this is something that I've been learning of. Like, this is a new thing that I didn't know about it. I recently found out about it because it's happening to me, and now I'm learning about it. And so
the term gaslighting,
yes,
or okay,
the term gaslighting in general. I didn't know what it was either. Like, I didn't know it was a thing. I was just like, I literally thought I was going crazy. I'm like, I'm confused. Like, all the time I'm confused, and like I don't really know what's going on.
Okay, so from this washing of the hair and him holding you washing his hair, he's holding on to you. You told him to stop. He asked what he's getting out of it because you're not affectionate. You in return explain to him that this is an ongoing, reoccurring thing. And then what ended up happening from there?
And then he's like, yes, it is. And I'm like, okay, so we're not getting anything out of this relationship. And he's like, yeah, so you need to make arrangements because you're using me. And I'm like, okay, I will make arrangements. I have to move into my car. If I could have made arrangements, I would have made arrangements.
Okay.
I have to move into my car. And then so I'm like, okay, I will move out right now. I'm going to move into my car. Don't worry. I'm going to put your hair down and I'm going to move into my car right now. Let's go. Because I won't let you grab onto my leg. Like, and this is something that we are trying to work through, right? Like, it's something that is like, okay, maybe if you go to therapy, like maybe we can get through this. Maybe if we go to therapy, maybe we can work through this, like a communication issue. It shouldn't be like an end all, but like it's something that you're supposed to work on. Okay. So now it's just, okay, no, I don't want to do this anymore. You haven't given me affection in the last couple of months. So we're done. I'm not getting anything. Move the fuck into your car, right? So I start my cats have been locked in a room for the last month. So I don't want them to get out. Because he doesn't want cat fur anywhere in his house. Okay. So I don't want, because I'm already like walking on eggshells here.
Why doesn't he want cat fur in his house?
Because it drives him insane, and that's fine. It's his house.
So the house is normally like
spotless.
Okay.
Spotless.
Gotcha. Okay. Continue.
So then I'm like, okay, in order to keep my cats out of the house, I have to put everything into the hallway, right? I have one individually put into the hallway. I'm putting it into this wagon. And
where's the wagon now?
The wagon is in the house.
Okay.
It should be in the house.
Carry on.
And then he proceeds to come and keep antagonizing me. I don't know how much of it I have on recording because he kept like stopping the record. He kept like pressing stop record. I told you not to record me, but it's the only way that I can get evidence of this.
Okay.
So, and this also, I know that this bothers him, so it may have. I may have been antagonizing him by doing that, and I understand. I understand that, but by
doing what?
By trying to record what he was saying to me.
Okay.
But it's like the only way that I felt like I had a safety net, Okay. Like I felt like that's how I could protect myself. So he is antagonizing me in the way of like, okay, you want to know what the common denominator here is? You're always homeless. You always have something wrong with you. You're never put together.
No matter
how hard you work, you're always going to be homeless. You're never going to have money. You're the problem here. You're the problem. And that's when I freaked out and I fucking threw my litter box out of the room. And I picked up the litter box and I threw it into the fucking entryway, into my car. You can see it's in my car, just as messy. Because I was being.
And the center console, it's a towel. Grab it for me. It's 2 towels. Just grab it. You hold on to that.
Nigga, it's raining. Y'all not gonna give her a fucking umbrella or something? Like, god damn, I understand she's now look, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand because this is still a woman though, bro. Like women, a man should know that a woman, they react emotionally, bro. So I'm not excusing behavior, but I also understand as well though. Like they be in emotion, so they gonna do shit emotionally. Like they gonna like if I'm feeling like this at the moment, this is what it is, type shit. Nigga, y'all couldn't give her no motherfucking umbrella. I'm not even noticing it, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, like damn, it's just raining. Like, damn, bitch, like you can't, hey, look, man, can you come over here and just like, golly. I'm not saying she right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to figure it out, but at the same time, though, golly, nigga, goddamn. You know, she put some cat litter in this Rolls Royce or whatever the case is, yeah, bro, come on.
That umbrella. So in the midst of all this, right?
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Somebody come up with a goddamn
I'd be remiss if
umbrella.
I told you.
Shout out to that man.
That
golly,
there was some property damage within that house that went beyond the scopes of a kitty litter box. There's a lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but there is substantial damage in there. There's some candles that are broken. There's glass, a lot of places. So, and all your recollection, I hate to use his diction, but the common denominator is you taking items from one place to another, and how you were taking those items from one place to another may have been altered by how high your senses were in the event of things. However, we still haven't gotten to this. When did this happen?
Okay, so then, right, so the litter box, that happened. I'm still taking all of my stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, so the litter box.
And your phone is in the car right now.
My phone is in the car right now.
And your phone is functional.
It is functional, yes.
And there should be some video or some form of exculpatory evidence that could exonerate or
exonerate me. I'm not trying to
wrongdoing.
Exonerate anyone. I'm saying we got into an argument. I would like my belongings back and to get the fuck out of this man's life.
Gotcha.
That is it.
And I'm going to afford you an opportunity to go through your phone, show me any videos you may not have, and then we'll take it from there.
You wouldn't did the extra. You were just trying to get out of his life. You wouldn't damage
2 minutes
property either. That's the thing. Like, if it was just that simple, it's that simple now because the police is here. But if you was really that simple, or you was really that like on that type of time, like, okay, look, I just want to get the fuck away from you, my nigga. You just did that. You wouldn't sit here and try to go damage his car, pour cat litter and candles and all this other extra ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, which goes back to my point. I'm just saying, man. Like, this could have been avoided. But this is what happens a lot of the time, though. You feel me? Like, and I'm not saying who's right or wrong, or in this case. Just based off the evidence, though, she is in the wrong. I'm not saying that's always the case, but just based off of what's been presented, she's in the wrong. So at the end of the day, like if it was really like that, like you just trying to get your things and go on, you wouldn't have did everything else that you did. Like, don't leave that out. You went and damaged this man's property. So it wasn't just, I'm just trying to get my things and leave. No, you wanted to get your things and leave and fuck up his shit because you was feeling some type of way. It doesn't make it right. Just because you feel like that, it doesn't make it right. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Now, if you would just grab your things and got on, which would most niggas would do. Hey, look, you know, you ain't fucking with me. You know what? I'm gonna get on. The fuck? Why need to damage your clothes for and all that? Like, I'm not finna do that. And if a nigga do that type of shit, use a hoe. Cause real niggas don't do that type. I'm not finna be. Even if I was in the wrong, even if I did something wrong to you, I'm not finna go try to damage your clothes, damage your car, and all that. Look, you got it. I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. I'm gonna go on by my business. You go your way, I'm gonna go my way. I'm just saying, bro.
I have 2 minutes from today. Let's see, but my phone. When I called you guys,
It's audio.
this is because he's trying to speak to my mother. Okay.
How do you call your mom?
No, he can't call my mom.
Oh, he wanted your mother's phone number.
He keeps telling me I need to speak to your mother because you have psychological issues, and I need to know how to deal with a person with psychological issues.
Because I'm knee deep in your fucking hair trying to wash scabies out, and I don't want you pulling on my leg.
No, I'm isolating this. This is an ongoing incident. What you obviously have not looked into. I've seen this before. Okay, I've been in financial stress before. Okay, you are obviously incredibly unhappy.
Yeah, and financial stress. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing too. Like if a woman ain't willing to stay down with you when you going through financially, bro. Like, because you got to think. This is how I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you do if money was not a thing? Mind you, money is paper, bro. And if y'all do your research, like that's why America's in debt, because the gold that's supposed to back the dollar is way less now. Like, all this money that they print is not even backed by gold. If a woman is willing to leave you or willing to like switch up on you over money, she was never yours in the first place, homie. I understand shit get hard. I understand we gotta live. We gotta pay bills. We gotta, you know, it costs to live. I'm not saying that a motherfucker be wrong. Now, if you just a deadbeat ass nigga and you don't give a fuck about your family, you don't give a fuck about your woman, you don't give a fuck about their well-being and them being able to maneuver in this world, shame on you. Shame the fuck on you. But if it's a motherfucker that really be busting his ass and he just coming up with the short end of the stick, and you sitting up here acting like he's just supposed to have it all, or if he is certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still trying to figure out life and how to maneuver and do and provide and everything like that. Like, he might have came up in a household where he wasn't taught that. So it's called late bloomers. Everybody don't have parents that be like, okay, this is how you do this and this is how you do this. Certain motherfuckers gotta learn it for themselves. So that means learning for yourself mean I'm gonna have to bump my head a couple times before I get it right. So but you gotta know how to discern that as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So if you so quick to just like come down on a motherfucker, like and like, oh yeah, you supposed to have it all figured out. You know what I'm saying? I want a nigga that, you know what I'm saying? He provide. Like, come on, bro. You really wasn't down for the long run to begin with. We just gonna call a spade a spade. You really wasn't fuck with him like that. He looked good to you. It looked like it was potential don't mean necessarily emphatic. So you was just looking at the potential, like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he looked like he got it, you know what I'm saying? He looked good, he built up, you know what I'm saying? He got muscles, blah, blah, blah. But that don't necessarily guarantee anything. So at the end of the day, it's like, and if you know better, why the fuck you don't help me, my nigga? If you see I'm sitting here struggling, like, oh, I don't know how this shit goes, I'm trying to figure it out. Obviously, yeah, real nigga gonna hey, look, we're gonna go get the answer, especially because we live in an internet world. So it's like, okay, boom, I don't know this, I'm gonna go YouTube. That's what I do. I'm gonna go YouTube how to do this. Okay, all right, I don't know that. All right, cool, boom. if you're not trying to help me to get to where I'm trying to go to, you don't give a fuck about me. Come on, homie. Like, the fuck? You never gave a fuck about me if you ain't even trying to help me get to my destination where I'm trying to go to. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to us men, we gonna always, a lot of times when we do shit, we're not just doing it selfishly. Now you got a lot of niggas that do that, but I'm just saying, like, to normally we don't just think for ourselves. So if you see us trying to get to here from A to B, if you help us, my nigga, like, help us. If you know a little more information than I do, and you know what I'm saying, fuck your ego, fuck a nigga trying to be like, oh wait, no, we can't tell. No, nigga, if you got some information, feed me the information so I can, because at the end of the day, it's gonna benefit you in the long run. That's what real niggas do, though. If I do something, you know what I'm saying, if I get up, nigga, it's gonna benefit you too, because I'm gonna put you in position as well. It ain't just for me, but that's just me, though.
Last night, would you like to go back to California? You know, I'm here.
What are you gonna do? Pay for me to go back to California?
That's what you need, yes. If that's what you need, yes. And then, what am I supposed to do? I entered a relationship at the most horrible time with you. It's horrible. It's horrible. What do you think? You're the only one that feels all this fucking stress all the time? You have nothing to do, so you're mad. If I'm here in the house, you're upset. If I'm not in the house, you're upset. What do you want to do?
What? Do you hear yourself, Ruskin?
I hear myself. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Right now, I want to get the fuck away from you.
You want to get the fuck away
Okay,
from
so
you?
he says like, there's 20 more seconds of this.
Yeah.
But just so that you can like
Have
get an
more
idea,
perspective.
yes.
Okay.
He will say all of these things like, I do this for you, I do this for you. Like, for instance, I let you stay in my house because you don't have a place to go. So I am doing this for you. He would say, I take you out to dinner, right? I take you out to dinner. Things like that. So I stopped allowing him to take me out to dinner, and I went and bought groceries. I started making him dinner. I started doing the things. I'm like, okay, if he's letting me stay here and taking me to dinner is like him doing the world for me, and I'm doing nothing in return, more or less. That's what he's getting from this. Is like, I have nothing to give into this relationship. This is,
Hold on. I need to rehear what she just said, though. Hold on, because she might have a point.
Stop allowing him to take me out to dinner, and I went and bought groceries. I started making him dinner. I started doing the things. I'm like, okay, if he's letting me stay here and taking me to dinner is like him doing the world for me, and I'm doing nothing in return, more or less. That's what he's getting from this. Is like, I have nothing to give into this relationship. This is, I have told him about, like, okay, so
all right, so just based off of, I'm gonna just go off of what you just said right now. So look, bro, at the end of the day, look, when you dealing with somebody, bro, it's a partnership. So where I lack at, you pick up. Where she might lack at, you pick up. So her saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, look, boom. You know, I'm down bad right now. You feel me? So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I could do. I'm gonna get in where I fit in type shit. I'm gonna make sure I look. You need some groceries? I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Boom. You want to eat? I'm gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, she not wrong for that. Now, if he on some bullshit still, that's on him. That ain't on her. Like I said, you already know that when you come to this channel, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You feel me? Right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm not gonna it ain't no bashing nobody. So if that's the way she can contribute, nigga, you gotta accept that, bro. I mean, you don't have to accept it, but if this is your woman or somebody you fucking with, and that's just the only way she able to contribute and bring something to the pot, nigga, that's just what it is. Okay, look, you doing this? All right, look, I appreciate you for doing that, because you don't have to, because at the end of the day, us being adults, we don't have to do shit. he don't have to deal with her and she don't have to deal with him. But being the fact that, okay, look, you know what? You know, I don't got it like that, you know what I'm saying? So look, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure I cook. I'm gonna make sure I go to the store for me, buy groceries, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it is. Okay. That's effort. I don't care which way y'all try to like cut that. Homie, like that's effort, my nigga. Like, that's effort. That mean, hey, look, I fuck with you. That's what that say. I fuck with you. So I'm gonna do this because I fuck with you. Because honestly, she didn't have to do that either. So with that being said, it's like, bro, you know, like we gotta call a spade, my nigga. Like, if a motherfucker trying to like meet you halfway, meet him halfway. Like all that extra shit, like you trying to, oh, that ain't good enough. The fuck you mean that ain't good enough, nigga? And that's just me, because that's just me because I come from a specific background. I come from my childhood, you know what I'm saying, in a neighborhood and shit like that, you feel me? So I think a little totally different, you feel me? Like, I'm not with a whole little, like, obviously, yeah, a nigga want to be provide for his female, a nigga want certain, you know, certain things from a woman and everything like that, but at the end of the day, I come from a background, like, nigga, like, we do 50-50, my nigga, not like that, but we look out for each other, though, you know what I'm saying? Wherever I like at, I might be short a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say, okay, I paid the light bill, but I can't get the groceries. Okay. Oh, all right, babe. I'm gonna go get the groceries. I'm gonna make sure you got this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a cook. Okay, that's cool. All right, boom. Hey, your phone bill due? Or your insurance due? Okay, look, I got you on that. Don't even worry about it. I got you. It's a give and take type of thing, my nigga. Like, ain't no, it's not no. And if you are a nigga that's fortunate enough to be able to like handle everything, nigga, hey, by all means, do your shit. But at the end of the day, though, like I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Like, trust me, if a nigga able to handle everything, trust me, that's just in a man's nature. But at the end of the day, though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's at the end of the day, it's like, bro, if I'm not able to do that, and you trying to at least trying to like, hey, this bitches out here that don't even give a fuck. They're like, hey, look, ain't nothing in the refrigerator. You know what? Shit, I'm not finna spend my last. The fuck? I'm finna, nigga, shit. Hey, look, I'm gonna hire you in a month. Or a nigga that, you know what I'm saying? Like, or even niggas that do that type of shit. Oh, but you ain't got it. Oh, yeah, say less. I'm about to go fuck with this motherfucker because they got it. You know what I'm saying? They got it. When you got a motherfucker that's gonna fuck with you, whether you up or not, that say a lot about your character. Fuck what you got, nigga. It don't matter what you got, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You can have this shit, you can have it today and it's gone tomorrow. So I get what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's an excuse for to put your hands on nobody, to damage nobody's property, none of that. But I'm not gonna just say that she's just completely reckless. Like, nah. Let's keep going though.
Told you earlier that we've had issues for a couple months with the whole like psychological thing, like me like feeling confused, like why are you twisting things and putting them on me? When I get upset with you, you turn them on me and tell me that.
In this situation, and based on everything that's been said within this brief time that we've been here, even though it has been a lot, there is enough to affect an arrest where you would be the one to be arrested. Okay. Now, for the safety of your cats, because I too am a pet owner and they are equivalent to my children, I want to do what's in their best interest.
I don't know. Yeah, see that part when you talking about your pets equivalent to your children. I don't even have kids, but fuck no, nigga. That pet, nigga, that dog or that cat, bitch, you ain't nowhere near a human being. So, nigga, yeah, I love you to death. You comforting as a motherfucker, but hell no, you ain't nowhere near equal as my goddamn kids.
That you were previously involved in a police case, you have that case number, and that you need the police present so that you can gather your belongings because the court ordered you to do so.
I don't feel like
and then they will accommodate
I don't feel like she just like totally wrong, bro. Like, or
where's the other
like reckless, like
in the car or in the house?
I can guarantee you, she's not like literally like reckless. Like
she's going to jail. Anderson, do you have any property on you? Your car keys, your phone?
Thing. You got the gold roll.
Where might those items be?
On there.
Your car keys and your phone? Okay. Would you like to take any of those items?
Oh yeah, he got money for
your phone or your car keys.
He got the BMW with the Rolls Royce.
Okay.
He must be in Florida.
So you're okay with him being in possession of your keys right
now?
now?
Yeah, he got money.
No, we're trying to get that.
She dealing with a trick.
Yep. If you turn around, put your hands palm to palm, just like that. There you go.
The woman was arrested for domestic violence and damage to property. After spending 3 nights in jail, she was quickly released. To make matters worse, she was arrested again after returning and damaging his Rolls Royce once more. We hope her second arrest served as a lesson because the third...
See, you fucking with the wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to be cool. But this is one of them cases, like, this ain't that bad though. It's not that bad. Just to be fair, it's not that bad because she's just emotional, messing with the same motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, he probably like one of them nonchalant motherfuckers, like he ain't gotta put your hands on you and nothing like that. You just be like, you don't like his response to certain things, so you just go way off the fucking Richter scale type shit. But just to be fair though, that's your own motherfucking fault because you went back. You just told the police that you just wanted to get your things so you can leave. But then you come back. So now, hey, look, first time shame on them, second time shame on you. So I don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? That's on you, my nigga. Like shit. You feel me? So with that being said, I'm gonna get at you on the next one.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, ain't know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange.